9:05, 31 degrees. Yeah, I guess that's what you call a hard frost on the windshield, but let's go fishing. Hey everybody, down here again. Well, it is the end of October, and my buddy Harry called me up and he wanted to go fishing, and he picked a pond that neither one of us had ever been to, but I checked it out and there was no public access. So I said, well, how about going a little farther down the road and we'll meet at Shaw's Cove here on the Pemi. And yeah, we'll fish the Pemi. He's never been on this section of river, so he just called me. He's right up the road, and yeah, I'm ready to go. Harry's just about ready to go.
Been out a few times.
All right, Harry's gone to park his truck. Right now, I'm dressed the way I was dressed for the Connecticut, and I'm feeling like I'm a little bit overdressed, but the weather has changed, and it was supposed to be 3-mile-an-hour winds, and later on today it's going to crank up to about 8. So I'll be happy that I'm dressed warm. And as you can see, there's bluebird skies, so there's no chance of rain. But it's going to be a fun day. Harry's never been to this section of river, and we're going to head down, and we're going to fish our way down to the big dam, Franklin Falls Dam. We'll fish the debris catcher out there. That's where I always have good luck. I've caught some big fish there, but there's nice fish in this whole river. So, all right, Harry's going to work that side of the river. I'm going to work this side, and we're just going to work our way down. I think, like I said in my last video, my Garmin Striker 4, after 8 years, had finally died on me. So I'm working this river without any electronics, which is okay. I'm not too worried about it. It would be nice to know where the drop-offs are, but how deep we're at, but we'll go old school. The water is probably down, a couple feet. I mean, a lot of this timber, which is normally in the water, is fully exposed. Just thought I'd throw the spinnerbait a little bit to start off with, and then I'll switch over to the Easy Shiner, and got a jig and a craw for when we get down a little deeper. I've got this black jig with a green pumpkin trailer. Throw that a few times. I know this drops off in here just from past history. So I've really enjoyed fishing with Harry this year. We've done a bunch of trips together, and he was asking me the other day if I'm familiar with Slay Nation, their small boat tournament series, where you can, 2 guys in a small boat. I don't think, the only thing that's allowed is electric power. Or you can fish 2 guys in a canoe or 2 guys in kayaks as a team. And we've decided that we're going to team up next season and do a few more tournaments together as a team, which sounds good to me, because we have different styles of fishing. He likes to fish a little bit deeper. I like to fish the shores, and as long as you stay within, I think it's a casting distance from each other, you know, you can fish together, so we can fish both of our strengths. And I think we'll have fun for sure, if nothing else. I did that one team tournament with Nate Andersch, whose YouTube channel is, I think his full name is Dirty Dersch Fishing, or just plain Dersch will get you there, D-E-R-S-C-H. And we won the tournament at the Stump Field. It was a team tournament, and that was fun. And I know he fishes in those tournaments quite a bit, so, and he does very well. So we'll see if a couple of old guys can pull off some magic. That's going to be fun. I just love this time of year. You know, a lot of my kayak fishing friends have already put their boats away for the season. A lot of them are concentrating on deer hunting, and I get that. But look at the surroundings here. The maples and the reds and oranges are all gone, but now the oaks are turning that russet golden brown. The pines mixed in with them. What a beautiful, beautiful spot. I'll talk about my hunting situation in another video. Just not ready to give up fishing just yet. Every time I say this might be the last trip, I hope that it's not, but this might be.
You have a scale with you?
I do. You got something big? I'm on my way. All right, I don't know if you could hear that. But Harry asked me if I had a scale, and I got my new Bubba Scale, and he says he's got a 5-pound estimate smallie, so I'm heading back up the river. Whew, finally he caught something good. Happy about that. Of course he'd have to be 300 yards back up river. What'd you catch it on?
Tube.
The tube. I should have known. See, I'll turn this baby on. Oh, look at that. Oh, don't let me bump you. Oh.
You want to do the honor?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me get you a little closer. I'll try not to drop him. Look at that smallmouth. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a big one. It's my PB for the year for sure.
I can't see it. 3.52.
3.52.
That's a nice smallmouth.
Oh man. He tore me a new one, I'll tell you that.
Hold that up and let me get away from you a little bit. I got to get a picture of that with my phone. Holy smokes, what a dandy.
Yeah, it really is.
On the tube.
I got him too close to the boat, and I was thrashing around with the net.
Hold him up, Bob. Oh man. Hold him sideways, like put your hand under his belly. Oh man, look at that thing. It's huge. Hold it. Let me just back you up a little bit. Oh, that's a dandy. I got lots of. Wait, one more this way. Oh, look at that thing.
There he goes. We'll catch him again
High
someday.
five me, buddy.
That was a beauty.
Oh, man. Just slow working the tube?
Yeah, it's like 6, 7 feet of water, but out there it's 12. You know, it's deep water and it come up pretty quick.
Okay.
And I think there's a little stump out there. It might have been next to that little stump.
That surprises me that fish was only 3.5 pounds.
It looked bigger, didn't it?
I thought, when I looked at it, I was thinking that's 4 to 5 easy.
Yeah.
But 3.5 pound smallies pretty nice. Did you put him on the board?
No.
I bet he was.
I never think about.
Yeah, you know, I'm the same way. When I get a big fish, I get so excited I forget to, half the time I forget to take any pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That just made my day. Nice. Well, I'm gonna start fishing something slower then, because I've been fishing the chatterbait, the spinnerbait, a little bit with the jig and craw. And I got this rod hooked up for something special. I'm gonna have to put it on. So here's what I'm gonna put on instead. Something totally new. I'm not a big power bait guy. But this is the 5-inch power bait max scent flux gill. Look at that thing. And I have got, I think this is a 3/0 hook. It might be a little small, but that's what I got. And I got a bullet weight up front. So I'm gonna Texas rig this. Come down in there, out. So see how I've got that rigged up? Kind of Texas rigged. Probably a 5/0 hook would be better in that. Because I thought when I bought these, I thought I was buying the 3.5-inch ones. But I think this thing is going to do the job. So I'm going back over to that timber where I was when Harry called. Let's see how that works. I believe that thing will be insane down at the debris catcher. All right, what I got on here, you can see, is this flux gill. It's the first for me, first time ever throwing it. Does it look like coming through the water? Just kind of let it die. It's got such good action like that. If I don't pull some kind of fish off of this tree, I'll be amazed. Gotta be a fish in here, come on. Well, I can't believe I didn't catch a single fish or even get a hit off of that tree or that group of trees. But we're coming around the bend. We're probably halfway down to the debris catcher. And there it is, our destination. I generally don't fish so slow on the way down because I always want to fish this debris catcher, but we just took our time getting down. I'm looking at the debris catcher, and there is very little debris. I know they clean it out annually, but I mean, most times when I've been here, the debris will be 20, 30 feet coming out from those catchers. I don't know what time of year they clean it out. They may have cleaned it out in preparation for winter. But it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of debris. And the debris is what concentrates the fish, as they hide up underneath it. I am totally shocked. I've never seen so little debris. Wow. I mean, they must have just cleaned this out very recently. Because usually, I mean, it comes out 20 feet from the catchers. Probably when the water was so low, because we've been in such a drought, they probably cleaned it out. Took advantage of that. I mean, usually I wouldn't even be able to get this close to those things because it would all be trees. You know, I usually come here at least twice a year, and this is the first year that I haven't. But I am totally blown away by how little debris there is here. I gotta say, I'm really disappointed with this day, and not so much in the fact that I haven't caught any fish. I'm disappointed that the debris catcher has been cleaned out, because this has been like the honey hole for me. I've caught big smallmouth in here, big pickerel in here, big giant fall fish even, but always there was 20 feet of nasty debris that you could just kind of fish into and under and around, and all been cleaned out. And these things, they are all new, so at least for this year. I haven't been here this year yet, so we're gonna head back up the river. It's yeah, it's 2:20. Harry's got a bit more of a drive than I do to get here. This is, I kind of consider this local, but we fished slow all the way down, which I generally don't do. Well, you know, I've said this might be my last trip, but I will not end my season with a skunk. So you can be sure that I will be out at least one more time. All right, well, we're gonna call it a day. It's going on 3 o'clock. Been out here 5 hours, almost. 0 for me. Harry caught that giant smallmouth. I tell you, I'd swear that was a 5-pound smallie. My Bubba Scale said 3.51. I'm going to check that scale when I get home, because I'm not sure that that was a 3.5-pound bass. But no matter, it was a dandy. And yeah, I mean, being with Harry when he catches that fish made my day, because there's not many more days left. And I don't think I'm going to call it a season just yet, because I just can't see myself ending my season on a skunk. So 2 miles to paddle upstream. We'll motor on up. He'll catch up with me real quick. And yeah, thanks for coming along. See you next time. Peace. Is that sun in your eyes? Sorry about that.